Madelia Health has launched a $5 million fundraising campaign to keep care close, asking the community for help amidst rising costs and workforce shortages.
Evan Berg stopped by the hospital today to check up on the source of its money troubles and the options that they're looking into.
Madelia Health is looking for community support so that it can deal with the cash flow problem and continue to invest in the future of local health care.
We were trying to fix the problems ourselves, and then we finally realized we needed to raise our hand and let the community know that we need help.
Madelia Health Foundation says the hospital network has been dealing with negative cash flow for a few years now, with reimbursement from some insurance providers facing frequent delays and paying the hospital back around 40 cents on the dollar.
We've made some, in the last 5 years, some hard decisions as far as home care closing and the Lake Crystal Pharmacy closing.
With the negative cash flow, it has less flexibility to invest in its employees or buy new equipment.
Just being able to, give raises to our staff when they're doing an awesome job is affected.
Madelia Health employs 207 staff members across 5 campuses in southern Minnesota, with payroll costing around $400,000 every 2 weeks. The Keep Care Close campaign would help support those employees and help the hospital invest in services that bring in more revenue, like surgery, radiology, and labs.
When you bring in a traveler or a locum or someone else, that increases your costs, and so we're working on reducing those expenses.
The goal is $5 million, which would also give the hospital flexibility to support new funding sources, like an over $2 million line of credit it recently opened with Pioneer Bank, and new potential partnerships.
A little bit more of that community investment, then we can show the banks and they'll feel more comfortable with a loan.
I fully believe, and I am completely confident, that we will get this fixed, and we will get the short-term fixed, and we will build the long-term so that we don't ever have to do it again.
In Madelia, Evan Berg, KUIC News Now.
The campaign has currently only raised about $14,000 of that $5 million goal.